It's week 4 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cowboys and the Giants under the lights on Thursday night.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Wilson airing it out to start. That pass is complete to Kelsey. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 3 now. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
His first throw is an interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Bayless Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here's Brown again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Prescott now on third down. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. First down, here's Dak. Got a man, Palmer has it. And have him gain about a handful there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Kill! 27!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him 3 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll run again with Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. This is complete to Duvernay. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants need only one to take the lead. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Prescott here from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. A give left side to Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun is Prescott. Complete out to the right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's somebody who's dealt with his share of these. Mike Williams, the man shaken up. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Has it down close. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receiver.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air. And any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Brown is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Wilson now from the gun. Connects with Mechie. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Jones. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down around the 34. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Here's Wilson to the air. Pass complete to Wiley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jones is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
This is complete to Olave. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. From the 30 on 2nd down. Olave with the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Prescott set to pass. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he's set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Cowboys, who only... on 2nd and 2. Another throw for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now it's Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority has got to do some damage.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak now from the gun. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 5-yard line.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to lapse here in our first half. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Commanders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and Chris Olave. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Brown on the carry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give now to Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And that was his 50th catch of the season. Pretty good total and a sign of just how valued he is as a part of this passing game. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Going with Brown on the ground. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 3 now. Brown on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. Jukes one defender by a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Jones reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie us up 28-all. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the ground, Brown. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in right side. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Dak. Watson with the catch. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense working quickly. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. He'll throw it. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives them 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Dak. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is complete to Olave. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 45 on second down. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one.